Yes, welcome one, welcome all, welcome to another exciting edition of, well, Megacorp. We're starting over, and this time we're actually going to allow you to see what's going on for the first 15 minutes of the game. We had some issues yesterday. I wasn't really feeling it. I wasn't feeling as good as I should, so we're ready to go. We've got the Foundation, which we've created after the Isaac Asimov Foundation series, specifically the portion of the Foundation when they are merchant princes, hence the Megacorp setup here. So they are free traders, meaning their trade value is high. Their branch office value is up. They also are private prospectors, so they can build the private colony ship for credits instead of using all the other resources that you normally use to build a colony ship in this new 2.2 world. We are egalitarian and fanatic materialist, because I figured, you know, that kind of fits the Foundation the best. They're all about being super sciencey, but they're also trying to save the world from 30,000 years of darkness, so that seemed right. So we've got the plus 10% research speed from here. We're also intelligent. This is the cache of encyclopedia knowledge that they have on Terminus. And we're extra good at trading because we're merchant princes, but we don't grow very fast because, I don't know, like Idiocracy, the smart people breed slower. That's my guess. That's kind of where I was going with that. They're also conservationist because they know better, so they try to conserve things. And they're also sedentary. They don't like to move around a lot. Terminus is fine. We don't need to go anywhere. Whatever. That's what I decided to do. So we're going to go with all the defaults here and just hit it and start a new game. And we'll hopefully have a very thematic position for Terminus. It's supposed to be at basically the edge of the galaxy. We'll see if that winds up being the case or not. So here we are. Zooming out a little bit. Hey, we're pretty much at the edge of the galaxy. Although we're not nearly at the edge of a spiral arm. That would really be the perfect spot, like right over here or so. This is really Terminus right there. But we'll see how the game goes. Alright, we're going to speed it up a little bit. And the first thing we're going to do is take a look at this. It says that we have support for additional buildings. We'll figure that out when we get the opportunity. First, we're going to remember what we learned yesterday. And click on the survey, and then shift-click on places to survey places very quickly. Where do I want to survey first? Let's have you go this way. And we'll build another science ship to go in the opposite direction very soon. Meanwhile, this construction ship can't build anything yet. And I don't think we can do anything else while we're waiting for materials, except check out our research options. I am so tempted to just choose these options first every time. You always get them. But this could turn more consumer goods. Because let's take a quick look here. This is an upgraded research facility. I think it just has one more job than normal, but you can see it requires a strategic resource we don't have. It needs the weird gases, exotic gases. So we're just going to go with the basic physics research here. This one, we definitely don't need. I mean, this is a no-brainer, right? Just getting a 20% boost to all society research from researchers for the rest of the game. Oh, this is the first time I haven't gotten all three of them on the starting cards. This is interesting. Corvette hull points. Getting a coil gun up front wouldn't be terrible, but let's get ceramo metal armor first. We don't know what we want for weapons until we start exploring the area around us. Who knows, maybe we'll get some strategic resources. I'm a big fan of the new 2.2 internal system we've got here. Oh, hey, there's a world. A tundra world. Ah, we're not very good at tundra worlds, unfortunately. We're all about continental worlds, so that's going to be useless to us for quite a while. So, in the meantime, Terminus has only a 16 population.
Survey complete.
Ooh. Farge's system has been fully surveyed and something horrible happened. Based on that sound. Teaming with alien life? Let's go see. What alien life are they talking about? Oh, it's just a world that can support life. That's what you get every time the first time you get a world that supports life. I wonder if I should leave this thing open like, no, hang on. Locked? I thought locked would lock it open. No, I guess it locks it closed. It's just really annoying because every time I try to pull up one of these, I accidentally go to the left. I wish I could turn off the scrolling with the mouse. Anyway, what do we find here? A continental world, size 20. That's fantastic. That's probably our secondary place where we will build our first off-world system. Now, our construction ship should be able to, yes, build some mining stations. And we've got over 500 energy credits, so let's go ahead and start construction on our private colony ship. We are getting lots of energy credits. Whoa! Hang on. Hold up. Hold up. Hostile hijacked fleet. What does that even mean? A group of radical priests and their devoted followers on Terminus broke away from the established religions to form their own church. These extremists call themselves the Fellowship and have been responsible for many atrocities and acts of terror over the years. Although they have kept a low profile in modern times, we recently learned that many of their agents have infiltrated our military, and these renegades have secretly been diverting resources to construction of a small fleet of starships in a hidden facility on Terminus. What? Unacceptable. Hello there, Streisel.
Log updated.
So where's this secret fleet? Oh, already in combat with us, it looks like. Luckily, we've got a space station helping us out here. But I'm guessing this is not the end of these guys, even after we destroy them. Cultist ship disabled. Our valiant space forces have skillfully disabled the ship in the cultist armada. It is mostly intact, and we are picking up the faint life signs from inside the hull. Once we've eliminated all threats in the immediate vicinity, we should conduct a boarding operation and secure any survivors. They may be able to tell us more about the ultimate motives of the Fellowship. Okay, so we've got a thing. Do we need to send in a construction ship? Military ship? Yeah, research project with a military ship. That's interesting. Do we need to send over a science ship? No, it's in progress. Okay, so that's happening. And what is our... We didn't learn anything special about this here. So, F2 is what we want. The Fellowship. So we're boarding the cultist ship right now. Alright, that construction ship is now able to go and finish its job. Oops. Build research stations. And then build mining stations. I had them in the reverse order before. Who cares?
Special project complete.
The survivors offered stiff resistance. Our boarding party was able to rescue several prisoners in the disabled cultist starship. From them, we have learned that this conspiracy goes far deeper than we initially suspected. The agents of the Fellowship include several flag officers and high-ranking officials within our government. Mass arrests are being made on Terminus, and all assets belonging to the cult have been seized. However, several of the starships they built in secret remain unaccounted for, and the upper echelons of the cult's leadership have vanished. We've picked up faint ion trails leading away to several outlying systems. Well, obviously we have to do something about that. I forgot to mention to my friends over here in the Discord that I'd be doing another playthrough here today. And again, this is hopefully going to be a little bit of explanation of how the new systems in 2.2 work. I spent a little bit of time in the last couple of days figuring it out myself. Still need to figure out how to rally. Somebody out there has to know how you set something as a rally point in 2.2. I could have sworn it was a button right up here. Maybe you need to have a leader. We'll get an admiral, why the hell not? Does that allow us to set a rally point now? Because I know you could also set planets and things as rally points, or space stations. Maybe the mod I'm using is screwing up. Although it theoretically was correctly set up for this. Particular patch. We don't want a colony ship, we wanted a science ship. So what do we know about this world? Unstable tectonics. Engineering research is very good, so maybe we'll make this a research planet as best we can. But it's also, unfortunately, the habitability is down a little bit. But it's got a lot of mining districts. 9 is pretty good. So we'll try and make that our mining and research area. We'll see how well that works out. Oh, let's see. Come on. Ah, I think we want to get our expansion done. Yep, there we go. Yeah, it seems like I remember correctly about the rally point, but I have no idea where the new one is. Let's see if we can search. Nope, nothing else. It must be this mod I'm using. That's very disappointing.
Construction complete.
Alright, we've got our private colony ship. As soon as the construction ship is done, it can head over here. We've also got our science ship ready to go. Let's get a new recruit that has something good about anomalies. Yes, there it is. And then survey. Yeah, just head out into this vicinity and see what else out there.
Survey complete.
Through hard work and experience, scientist Sergei Kolosov has developed new skills. Ooh, that's gonna be expensive, but this guy knows what he's up, so let's let him do what he needs to do. Search, yes. Help. We don't need any of these.
Anomaly detected.
Another anomaly detected. This guy, he's good at surveying, at dealing with anomalies, so let's have him do his job here. Ooh, we've got another planet. Another continental world, but very small, unfortunately. Claims, factions, technology. Despite recent skill improvements owing to accumulated experience, Governor Anushri Sundaram seems to be approaching the limits of her abilities. Well, that's disappointing. We need to do something about that. What is that? It is planets and sectors F4. Yeah, we can't have... That's terrible. You're being dismissed. Goodbye. We'll just pay less for you. Shall we? Yes. Yes, we shall. You'll be able to learn a little better, I think. Now, we've got a building here. We can increase something. Let's increase our consumer goods, which means we need some civilian industries. And because we are such a gloriously well-rounded species, our living standards should be at least a little better. Our workers will get a boost to their happiness and their upkeep costs. Everybody else will be the same. It'll just be a little bit better for the workers. Ooh. Looks like a place where you would take your young and amuse themselves. An abandoned amusement park. Interesting. Oh, he's investigating a very long process. What is this anomaly he's investigating? Resonance imaging of the asteroid... Oh, come on now. Intelligent life taunts us... Intelligent life taunts with pointed absence. People of the Foundation are apparently finding some humor in the fact that lower forms of alien life are now a matter of public record, but potential equals continue to elude us. Suggest an internal composition consisting of rare crystals. Well, that one's definitely worth getting, if true. We'll be able to colonize this very shortly. Yeah, we know that Tundra World's no good for us. Alright, let's learn more about those secret crystals. I wonder if it's going to be the rare crystals here. That would be a good thing to get. A nice source of strategic resources early on. Has a hollow core lined with industrially valuable crystals. Excellent. Like a gigantic geode hung in the stars. With special instructions prepared by Science Officer Sergei Kolosov. Any future mining platform should be able to carefully harvest these crystals from the interior of the asteroid. Alright. Well, there we go. We don't have the means to extract the resources yet, but we now know more about them. Apparently other people are having problems trying to find that rally point too. Maybe it's not just the interface mod. That would be the 1080p plus mod that pretty much everybody should be using if you have a 1080p monitor. Because, for example, it increases the size of the ship designer to more properly represent what's going on. You can basically just have more room on the left side to scroll. This is not how it should be. Why do we want a picket ship as our main ship? That's nonsense. Red laser, and then mass driver, mass driver. That's how we do. These guys can upgrade to that.
Complete.
Alright, so we got the possible rare crystal. We need rare crystal mining technology, though. That's going to be a while. We'll keep an eye out for it when it comes to that, though. Ah, we have finished. Let's colonize here using this ship. Kuma Prime will be our first situation. Ooh. Quite a bit of energy credits there. That's good.
Ships upgraded.
First fleet is ready to go. Leaders are getting better at what they do. It's an early game thing. That's what happens.
Establishing colony.
We touch down on the surface of the place. Now, here on Terminus, we might consider building another agriculture district. Because our food is doing okay, but it could definitely be doing better. So this new system, if you haven't seen it before, is very intriguing. Every planet, the size no longer indicates how many pops can be on the planet. You can see the pops can get really high.
Technology discovered.
But instead...
Construction
there's a
complete.
pupper sneaking into my room. But instead, the size of the planet indicates how many districts you can have. This would help offset our lower pop growth speed. And Alan Evans Jr. is a biologist. I think we'll go with that. We'll go back to selected defoliants in the future. And we'll see how that goes. Alright, hold on. We gotta get this pop back out of here. What are you doing? Hi. Go back up. Back out there, it's cold. That sounds fun. Okay, we're back. We're back. So you got your planet, you got your maximum district of 16.
Construction
But
complete.
each individual type of district of the base 3 have a limit as well based on the planet itself. Let's see. What do we find? A massive skeletal remains. We'll investigate that soon. Where's our... So if we hold Control-Shift while we click this, it'll add it to the front of their queue. So as we were saying, 16 is the maximum number of districts you can have. However, of those 16, this planet can support a maximum of 9 agriculture districts. Why is that? Because if we click here, it says that they have 2 rugged woods, one fertile lands and 1 black soil. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because there's 2 of these. Oh no. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we've also got another blocker here for a fertile land, which give us 2 more. So you can see that 2 of these fertile lands are blocked off with little hash marks. And that's why is this industrial wasteland. But here's the thing. We can only have a total of 16 districts. Right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That means we can only put 6 more districts on here. As far as I can tell. But that means we should be able to use... Yeah, it's using 10 of 13 total districts built. Oh, interesting. We have to get rid of... These are reducing our total districts right now. All 3 of these blockers. So right now, even though it's a size 16 planet, we can only have 13. And really, there should be, like, available districts up here somewhere listed, instead of just size. But it's easy enough to see visually here. We could build another 3 agriculture districts, and then we'd reach the maximum number of districts we can possibly have, which is 13. Because it's 16 minus the 3 from the blockers. We get rid of those, and we'd be able to build 6 more total districts. Because we've got 10, we could get up to 16. But if we build a city district right now, we would then not be able to fill out all of these agriculture slots. These are potential slots, not guaranteed. That's what makes it very interesting. You could ignore this and say, I don't care about the agriculture, I'm going to build a lot of city districts, or I'm going to build a lot of energy districts and just have very few farms on this planet.
Survey complete.
Ooh. Massive skeletal remains. Sort of some kind of organic starship. Let's take a little closer look. We're going to get some science here. Excellent. So this area's got a lot of good extra science. Alright, so you're going to come back here and build mining stations for us. It's not been fully surveyed yet. Okay, so we're going to get there. Let's build yet another colony ship. Oh, we can't. We're actually behind on that, because I just spent a bunch of energy getting rid of those.
Discovered.
Yeah. The cost was 300 each over there. We can wait a little longer. Alright, so here we go. There's the one we were thinking about getting. But mining station output is good too, but I think we want to get that research. We're all about the science here. We got to compound those bonuses. Now, we've gained enough population to get another building. We built commercial zones in the last one. That gave us trade value and amenities. I think what we want... Oh no, we never did build civilian industries. That's what we were thinking about building, but we didn't actually do it. This converts minerals into... well, it creates artisan jobs that converts minerals into consumer goods. I mean, the other thing we could think of is research labs. But I think we're okay for now on research.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Speed this up a little bit. Have you guys been enjoying the new patch? What do you think about the new systems? I think... I haven't finished a game yet with it. I've just been playing through a couple of things. Whoa, hang on. A massive space battle took place, so these wrecked ships are in very poor condition. Yeah, graveyard expedition sounds fun.
Log update.
But do we need... Ah, research project. We don't need a construction ship. I thought we would. Sometimes for those research projects, you do need a construction ship. Alright. Survey speed boost early on could be pretty good. Let's try.
Survey complete.
Survey complete. Oh, we got more rare crystals.
Complete.
I'm pretty sure rare crystals give you powerful laser weapons, so we're going to want to advance up the laser weapon tree. Wow, we're getting lots of space station science here. That's pretty good. Oh no! Another cultist fleet has been sighted. This time, however, their numbers include a strange ship of an unfamiliar design.
Evading hostiles.
Alright, hang on. Let's make sure we have currently upgraded to the latest. Oh, you know what? We never actually put any armor on these things. Save the thatch. Alright, now our first fleet better upgrade real quick. And then we'll go take these guys on. Maybe? Maybe? Wow, no, that's way stronger. Those cultist ships. They've got some kind of a frigate there with them. Righteous class frigate. Unacceptable. Alright, I guess you can go around that way. That'll have to do.
Complete.
Meanwhile, we will open up this in the fleet manager, which I don't remember how to do that either.
Ships upgraded.
There it is. And we'll just have to increase the numbers of Thatch-class corvettes until we can deal with this. There we go. 10 is good. I wonder if this is why they got rid of the rally point system. Maybe it now has been replaced by this. So we'll reinforce the fleet. We have plenty of alloys.
Complete.
Although we just basically used up all of our spare alloy. We do want a private colony ship as well to get eventually. Maybe the capital could use another building to get more alloys. Right now, we have alloys being produced by 2 metallurgists. So one of these alloy foundries, this is the one that's getting us alloys. Oh, we get a base of 5. That's why the job has given us an extra 5 or so. Mining stations, research stations, everything. Expand as fast as we can. We can speed this up here. The first
Survey
fleet
complete.
needs another reinforcement. I didn't realize the 333 wasn't actually reinforcing us to max. It was just giving us, I think, 3 ships. So we're going to need more than that. Ooh, what is this? A tundra world. 2 tundra worlds. That's not very valuable. Population growth. We definitely need that.
Log updated.
We do want the Habitable Worlds Initiative. Alright, this planet is almost finally done being colonized. And it does have potential for a lot of mining. So maybe this planet's going to do... sorry, the Kuma planet here. As we determined, is our mining and research area. So that was...
Colony founded.
Our survey has uncovered something that can only be described by the science team as mystical. We would need to investigate the phenomenon in more detail to unshroud this mystery.
Construction complete.
Alright, you're done, are you? Where do we go from here? There's a couple of different options, but none of them is great. Artifacts from an ancient alien civilization. This civilization was some sort of confederation that consisted of many different alien races. The First League. I don't think I've ever pursued this one all the way to the end. We'll see. Through the Niet system lies in the region of space that seems to have made up the core of their territory. A partial map found amongst the artifacts indicates that this First League may have covered a significant portion of our galaxy before its eventual collapse.
Log updated.
Where's the Niet system? Over there, huh? Well, let's get this as a starbase. And at least that way we'll secure the resources there. We'll have to come after them eventually, but not yet. So this new colony that we built here, we need to wait for it to grow. But we are going to need some housing. So let's build a city district if we can. We can't afford it yet, though. Let's wait a little bit longer. Oh, man, our minerals are really not so great. What happened to all of them? What did we build that took
Survey
away all the
complete.
minerals? I think that was we converted most of them into consumer goods, now that I think about it. That was... Okay. Yeah, so we're going to need more sources of minerals, I guess. We're still going to need those consumer goods eventually.
Construction
The fact that we're getting them now isn't necessarily a bad thing, because all the pops need those consumer goods. First fleet.
Construction complete.
Alright, get us some more science. Yeah, Kuma's gonna need those mining districts, I believe. Quite soon. But they don't need housing. Mining districts give you the housing, though. Uh-oh! Okay, that's due to this unstable tectonics problem. So yeah, we'll build a mining district that'll give us the housing. Oh, good, it caused no damage. But it'll give us the housing and the districts, so that'll help our mineral problem as Kuma continues doing what it needs to do. Now, Nietz actually has nothing except this energy credits I'm looking for. Man, I wish it wasn't stuttering like this. I wonder if I turn anything down. Well, let's try turning it off of borderless window. Let's go to full screen. Oh, you must restart the game. Well, maybe that's something that we'll need to do here, because that stuttering is driving me crazy. So, let's pause it and restart the game here. I will make sure that you are able to see it in a moment. Stand by. Alright, so we're launching this. And I'm going to have to adjust this to have it definitely get the game instead of this launcher. That was the mistake we made yesterday. Come on. It takes a long time to load up. Like, it's on my solid state drive, and it takes longer than any other game I think I have to actually load up. It's really weird. Alright, come on. Let's hope this full screen mode fixes our issue. I do love this art. That's really cool. Wormhole situation going on here. Come on, game. We believe in you. Alright, so we're loading that game right there. At least the loading save game happens pretty quick. Let's see if that fixes our... Yes, it's no longer stuttering. So I guess something is wrong with borderless windowed mode in the current game. Alright, hey, here we go. This continental world is not great, but we're going to colonize it anyway. Because it's here, and we need more worlds. No, it's stuttering here too still. That didn't seem to fix it. Let's see if anybody has an idea. It appears... Ah, it's only when you speed the game up that it does the stuttering here. You see that? Among the asteroids around 49-F-947, a tree is drifting through the emptiness of space. A tree? A tree? What?
Log updated.
Oh. You mean them? So F2, the tree. We need a science ship in orbit. Oh, That's a different event. This is the tree that we need to research here.
Evading hostiles.
Oh, we needed to search for these cultist
Complete.
situations. Over there is where we think they are. Wow, okay. Well, we'll get there eventually. Maybe it is Groot. Alright, private colony ship's doing its thing. Ah. Alien vessels are in here, so we can't do anything with the alien vessels.
Establishing colony.
Well, let's see if we can't get our fleet built up a little more. We can at least get one more ship, and then maybe we can send it to his wow, that's 1,000 though. Don't think that's going to happen. 284. That's also a risky proposition. We need more of these damned alloys. New faction has recently been gaining traction. Association of Scientific Betterment. That's a materialist faction. And all they care about is the fact that AI is allowed, and it increases our
Technology discovered.
influence income. Or is that unity? Influence. Yes.
Construction complete.
Okay. Gene clinics would be something worth building. 5% pop growth speed. That could add up. But you know what? If I could build fewer agriculture districts, that would be good too. They're both good. They're both biology. Let's get the gene clinics. We've got a couple of planets that can really benefit from it right now.
Anomaly detected.
Hypersonic Monkey Brain says, just wait until there's full-scale war. The game engine cannot handle it. It will never, ever be fixed. That's definitely not true, because it wasn't like this before 2.2. I could try adjusting some of these and see if that fixes the problem. No, I have to restart the game in order to try. Well, we will leave it that way to see what happens. So this science ship is kind of stuck because it's supposed to go over here and can't. Ugh. I mean, this fleet could go investigate. Maybe whatever that was moved on. Let's go investigate.
Construction complete.
We're going to make sure that their fleet stance is passive. That's what we were hoping. New faction, the Popular Vote Committee. Anti-stratification. Letting any denizen of our empire live in a stratified economy will greatly displease them. But for now, they're pretty happy, and they produce quite a bit of extra influence. Come on, I want to learn about that tree. Something weird is going on with regards to that tree, and I want to know what's going on with it. This guy's definitely stunted. What we can only be described as a dimensional portal has been discovered in a remote location on Kuma Prime. What do you mean, discovered? Nobody's... What? The rate of loss is far too small for it to make any difference to life on Kuma Prime, but the existence of the portal raises some disturbing questions, such as where does it lead to, and could something come through the portal to the other side? Huh.
Log updated.
Where the hell's Kuma? And yeah, let's just start researching that. I need to know what the hell's going on. I mean, hypersonic, that's never been my experience. And it's certainly never been my experience that it lags like this, moving stuff around this early in the game. So obviously there's some bug right now with regards to... ooh, here we go. More metallurgist jobs. But this, again, requires a strategic resource we don't have. So let's just get more minerals from our miners. We have encountered some form of aliens. Beta aliens. Let's also research these guys. Oops, I accidentally marked it. I didn't want to do that. Uh-oh. They're coming after us. I think we want to run away. They look to be hostile. That's not good. We definitely can't fight them with our little corvettes here. Whew, we made it out. So I guess we're blocked in this direction for at least the next 10 years or so until we can get a fleet that can take them on. But I think at this point maybe we can go and fight these hostile cultists. Starbase influence cost. What other one would be good early on here? Pop food consumption reduced by 10. Governing ethics attraction. The time it takes unemployed pops to demote to a lower stratum is reduced. Leader lifespan is increased. I mean, these are all good things. I don't feel like they fit with us right now. I think prosperity definitely goes with us. Mining station output plus 10. We're going to need that. We're just low on minerals right now. We'll go back to exploration here in a minute. The ISS Clark never made it all the way to study the anomalies surrounding it. The ship, along with Science Officer Danielle Pezzaglia and crew, blinked out of existence as if it was navigating the debris field. I don't actually have an ISS Clark, or maybe this is it. Then it reappeared minutes later. Danielle Pezzaglia reports that they found themselves briefly in some extra-dimensional space. External viewports revealed that they were surrounded by countless ships of alien design suspended in a seemingly endless void. Before the crew could get their bearings, the vision abruptly faded and they found themselves back in regular space. However, roughly half the crew are missing. Oh boy. She gets experience? More like trauma. What the hell happened? But is that as a result of... No, that's not even the wormhole research. That's just some other anomaly over here. Jesus.
Construction complete.
Oh, the missing members of the Clark's crew thought loss of the dimensional rift have reappeared. They hailed us from aboard an unknown vessel not entirely dissimilar from our own science ships, idling close to where the Clark originally experienced the dimensional disturbance. They claim to remember nothing of their time outside our dimension aside from a vague awareness of having been away for some time. They wish for nothing but to return to the service under Science Officer Danielle. They intend to surrender their ship to the Encyclopedia's authorities. I mean, we have to assume that they're good people, right? Other science ship. That's not weird or anything. Ugh. Field manipulation or computing. Let's get one of these field manipulation. At least we'll have some future options here. There we go. Meanwhile, you can survey these other three after you're finished your current job, and then we'll, you know, take it from there. We do have some military blockers here, that's for sure. I feel like this number has gone down. Yes, consumed. Why is it consumed by ships? Ah, that's upkeep, I guess. So if we say return to base... That's right, it's B. It's the hotkey. Oh, do we want to go all the way over here to get... Yeah, we might as well. Oh, we can't. Oh, that requires our alloys, too. Expanding and military both require alloys. Interesting. And problematic. Perhaps this is the best way to expand anyway. That's got a lot more resources for us to acquire should we spend the resources on it. So let's see if the consumed upkeep goes down from 1.87 once these guys make their way back to a planet and they're orbiting. Does that reduce their upkeep?
Detected.
Oh, definitely. Activity of an ancient precursor civilization. Yeah, find out about that first league. Yeah, it consumes less. That's good. Alright, we're going to reinforce one more time and then send this fleet of 10 cruisers, corvettes rather, to go deal with these cultists. We should be well over their strength. We still aren't near able to take care of these, whatever those are. Are we still researching those? We are. Beta aliens, yeah. So how's this colony doing? Did we get some people working on... Yes, some people are working on minerals, right? Or, well, it's available. They need to grow first. And right now, growth is very slow.
Special project complete.
Space amoebas. The creature is in fact larger than the average Foundation corvette.
Log updated.
Well, let's study them then. Absolutely. We need to learn more about how to deal with them.
Engaging enemy fleet.
Oh, enemy fleet engaged already. Boom. Come on, take out the big one. Get the big guy. Oh, we're finally getting through his armor. He's down to just armor. Can we save the Wolverine? It's taking a lot of damage. It's in retreat. Okay, that's good. It saved itself. Thanks to the combat system update. What was that, 2.1? Where they updated the combat system? Cultist fleet operating there has been destroyed in battle. Fantastic. Now at least we have another way to expand. Let's send these guys back to base where they can cost us less money. And we've got a science ship that we can send to start exploring this direction. Look at all these triple star systems. Trinary systems, is that the correct term, I think? What is the alpha mod? Is that a overhaul mod? Hypersonic? He thinks maybe the alpha mod is the thing that's causing his computer to slow down. I haven't heard of the alpha mod before. Where's the workshop? There's the workshop. Stellaris Alpha Mod, the Frontier. Alpha Mod Polish version. Alpha Mod Alternative Icons. Alpha Mod Divided Loyalties. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here that I didn't know about. Ah, Alpha Mod 2.1. Meaning, theoretically, it's not updated for 2.2 yet. Ah, a lot of Alpha Mod has been... So I'm just reading what they wrote here. A lot of Alpha Mod's features and content looks likely to become redundant in 2.2, so I'm planning to split the mod up into features and content that can be salvaged after I've had a chance to play 2.2. That's interesting. Okay, well, I'll look into that later. The wreckage of what must have been a major First League naval base has been detected. Let's head there.
Log updated.
No, you're not going anywhere until you finish researching that. Ah, are you ready to build a starbase? It's not fully surveyed. That's right. We're still waiting on that. This is an interesting star here. The way that it's lined up, it doesn't quite look like the way that you expect it to work. All right, but... Oh, wow. There's a whole nother constellation over here we can connect to. So the first fleet is fully repaired. And they lost 2 ships, it looks like. Which is okay for our alloy income, for sure. Did we open up another building slot yet? No, we need 35. And man, look how slowly they grow. Complete. Special project complete. The dimensional portal seems to connect to a planet which looks very much like Kuma Prime. Stranger still, there's a signal being broadcast to us through it. This is a really weird series of events. Oh man, we should trade through our portal. Oh, it just has a big bonus to trade income. That's very cool. Alright, well, we need to upgrade as soon as we can get some more alloys. Oh my god, that's becoming a big problem. Alloys are definitely holding us back right now.
Special project complete.
Alright, we've discovered a First League artifact. One of, what, 6 that we need? Yes, 1 of 6. We haven't found a lot of habitable worlds, unfortunately. We've been hemmed in by the cultists on this side. Now, what's the next part of the cultist situation here? There it is. We need to go that way.
Colony founded.
The colony is officially founded, so it's no longer sucking up all my resources. Well, it still kind of is. And this one, not very good at agriculture or mining, but it's going to have a lot of trade value since we're going to be pretty much doing nothing but city districts, I have to imagine. Oh, it's only got 12, actually, so...
Anomaly detected.
Briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this planet. It might have been a glitch in our systems, or it could be a sign of something more. Well, let's find out more about it then. Oh, we need a specific technology for that. Our income here is pretty good.
Survey complete.
We're definitely going to need at least 1 city district to get the extra housing. While approaching Fangnar 4, gotta love the names here, suddenly received a glancing hit. Ah, yes. I've seen that one before. Mass driver rounds from some unknown war from a long time ago just passed by the science ship, and you're like, what the hell? Where did that come from? Now, traditions is F8. This one will reduce the starbase influence cost.
Survey complete.
But what are starbase upkeep is in energy credits, it looks like. Building a research station. Our mineral income is still woefully low because we have so many guys turning stuff into consumer goods. Which, you know what? We could probably change the living standard to utopian abundance. Everybody be super happy. Yep, and we'd still have a positive consumer goods income. Hopefully that will increase, the happiness bonus will increase everybody else's output.
Technology discovered.
Oh, extra minerals. Excellent. Corvette hull points. Well, damn, we need every sort of military application we can possibly get. Mineral purification plants, that would actually work really well on Kuma, but you know what? We're just not going to benefit from it anytime soon. So let's also line up the Voidcraft with the Voidcraft Scientist and keep going.
Anomaly detected. Technology discovered.
Alright, we got increased survey speed, that's good. And bonus energy credits. A fusion reactor could be pretty valuable eventually for our military applications. But the research complexes, but again, we need the gases to use these better buildings, and we just don't have the gases yet. We have the minerals. The rare crystal mining is required, however. So what did Alpha Mod add? An unofficial expansion, it says. Additional tech, buildings, edicts, armies, and strategic resources. Yeah, it's one of these mods. I just can't have a lot of respect for a mod that adds everything. Because design isn't just about being able to add in more things. It's about knowing what things you should add in and what things aren't worth adding in. At some point, more things dilute the things that are already there, which is problematic in many games. Like when you get those mods for Civilization, for example. Oh. Uh-oh. Where'd our science ships go? It's there. Okay. So the fleet here is going to need a few more ships.
Evading hostiles.
No, not that many more. Head over there. Like, you get this Civilization mods that would just, like, be so proud that they quadrupled the number of buildings in the game. And it's like, but you've just ruined the balance. Because you only can make so many hammers. So now, you've got this thing where there's going to be some buildings that are just never useful. There's going to be some that are always useful. And instead of trying to ride that line where never useful and always useful is basically not involved, you take the bell curve in the middle. Instead, you've got this giant bell curve so that a ton of the buildings are just shouldn't be there because they're traps. A player who doesn't spend the time to perfectly analyze everything will not recognize that this building is bad, and they'll build it and it will be bad for them. A player that does will never build that building, and you haven't created interesting decisions so much as created decisions that are obvious once you take a few moments to study it, and those aren't fun decisions. That's just the long and short of it. So, more isn't always better. Just a perfect example in like a first-person shooter, right? So, there are only so many different types of weapons if you're making like a realistic style shooter like a Counter-Strike or like a Battlefield style game where you're trying to use real-world analogs. Not like Duke Nukem or Doom or whatever where you're just using anything you can think of with sci-fi, whatever. But there's only so many different types of weapons. You've got like assault rifles, designated marksman rifles, you got shotguns, you got like bolt action, semi-automatic sniper rifles, right? There are a few specific types. Within those types, you can get some interesting variety. You can have a shotgun that fires quickly, but does less damage, or fires quickly, but has a bigger spread, or takes longer to do a full reload, or like you can tweak those things to make them balanced. And at the same time, interesting.
Survey complete.
I like playing this shotgun because playing this particular shotgun is a very different play style than playing that other shotgun, right? But there comes a point where when you've added the 7th shotgun, the differences between that 7th shotgun and the other one that's pretty close to it are so minuscule that you can't really tell, and the amount of time it would take to properly like figure that out and play the game long enough to tell, even then, it's just not going to matter that much. So having 4 different shotguns can make the game very interesting. When you've got 12 different shotguns, all you've done is dilute the value of any individual shotgun and obscure how good any individual shotgun is because the difference between them are so minute. Well, this one is 2% more accurate and tighter grouping, and that, but it's got a 4% slower reload. Like, what the fuck does that all mean? Anyway, that's just my rant on... Too often, amateur designers just throw everything in the kitchen sink inside of the game that they're working on, and mods obviously have a lot of amateur designers, and so you have that problem cropping up in there a lot. That's not necessarily true of Alpha Mod. It has some of the red flags just looking at the feature list, where that might be the case. So I can't say for sure that Alpha Mod is one of those.
Complete.
I know some people like those mods. It just screams bad design to me. But again, I would withhold judgment on Alpha Mod specifically. I'm just going off of the description here. I have to play it to really determine if what I think it is what it actually is. So, yeah, I think this is... So as big as the last change was, with regards to... there we go. We defeated the cultists again. Go back home and refit and rest and such.
Construction
Meanwhile,
complete.
yeah, we destroyed the cultist ships. Fantastic. I don't think we lost anybody either. That makes it even better. So now what's the next step on this cultist situation? We detected ion trails fleeing cultist ships in the vicinity of this star system. Which star system is that? Oh, way over there? I can't get over there. How the hell did they get past the giant alien vessels? We still aren't even done researching them. Jesus Christ. All our research is slowing way down because we're studying these stupid space amoebas. Alright, you are done, so you have some new things to explore. There we go.
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, let's research that anomaly. I know it's hard, but I believe in you. He's level 3. He can make it happen. Alright, so now our real primary goal at this point is figuring out how to get past these hostile aliens over here. Which means doubling down on science and alloys so that we can produce a big fleet. Starbase influence cost reduction, or buildings and district build cost reduction. I think we want to go down this tree here. We already did pop growth speed increase, so that's good. This construction ship has nothing left to do, so let's send it this way. This appears to be a dead end. We can come pick up all this whenever we want. We don't really have to worry about somebody colonizing that against us. Did you say Pikachu? Yeah, boy! Alright, we're unlocking Pikachu on Smash Brothers Ultimate. Oh, hey, whoa, this is a weird one. This one happened yesterday. I think we gotta send in more guys hoping to find the old guys. Like, this is just a weird universe we're in, where all these crazy, unexplainable things keep happening. Alright, first fleet is fully repaired. Hopefully, very soon we'll learn more about these amoebas.
Complete.
They're solitary animals. When left to their own devices, all but the youngest specimens are accompanied by quasi-independent flagella, organisms spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. These flagella are capable of manipulating and even attacking objects at an impressive yet restricted range around the host, periodically returning to lodge inside that host amoeba's body for reprogramming. There are potentially military applications to be found here. Regenerative hull tissue seems like a pretty cool thing to have. Do we want more evasion or more regenerative hull tissue? I think we're going to go for regenerative hull tissue. The Sequest DSV, you see. Alright, so we're stuck on a lot of these quests until we can get past here or explore some more stuff over here. Second group of individuals has gone missing. Oh no! Fortunately, one of the workers was able to leave a recording behind, revealing that there are traps capturing unsuspecting workers. The traps have been disabled and we should be able to use the factory without further issues. However, the populace are none too happy about the potential death trap. But can't we go find what happened to the other guys? Safety checked alien factory marker. Yeah, let's invest in securing the location, I suppose. There's a lot of trade value over here, which is nice, but we can't capture any of it yet. This one we can if we upgrade to the starport, so we just need to save up our alloys a little bit here.
Construction complete.
There we go. So we'll upgrade this starport so that it can send whatever trade this planet has. 7 trade. That's not bad. Now, what's the point of sending the trade back here? How does trade differentiate from energy credits? Because it just turns into energy credits later. Terminus sector, no. The terminus, the planet, is a reference to the Foundation series by Isaac Asimov. In that series... Oh, we got some housing situations here. Oh, we got a building we can build.
Construction complete.
Interdimensional trade. So maybe this is a place that we get trade and mining districts in. But to that effect, stop finding things. Clerks would give us trade value and amenities, but if we're going to get clerks, we should just get a city district. That only gives you 1 clerk job, though. I think we need those alloy foundries. Except... Oh, that's very concerning. Except for the minerals are not very high yet. They're pretty high. Now, why did we get such a big increase in the amount of alloy output here? Oh, is it because they're so happy? Because these guys are only outputting 4. Or is it 4 each? No, I think it's 2 each. Yeah, 2.4 each. So 5. So where's the other 9 coming from? Let's see. Do you see where it's coming from? It's got the base of 5 on the Empire base. Oh, okay. It always had the base of 5, but... So I don't know why this improved. I guess it improved so much because of the happiness boost, maybe. Resources from jobs, 12%. That doesn't jump us from 7 up to 13. I don't know. I don't know. But that brings us back to Kuma. And what do we build here? We don't need more civilian industries. If we're going for a military path, I think it's got to be alloy foundries. And we're also going to need some clerks. And we're going to need some housing. So that's what we're going to build here. Because this population's slowly growing. We don't have a lot of immigration here either. And it's hostile to us.
Construction complete.
I think we want to go out this way with their star bases. Probably also want to go out this direction too, just not useful yet. Alright. We'll find some more technology to make this worthwhile. Soon enough. Alright, we've got another chairman underway. Do we want monthly minerals as well as ship damage? There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization. We'll absolutely figure that out. It's going to take a long time, but I believe in you. Let's see. Agenda is native privilege, which means xenophobe ethics attraction. No, we don't want that. Monthly minerals is industrialist. I think we want to keep this one ideally, right? Oh, you just straight up pick in an oligarchy.
Technology discovered.
It's not even influencing the chance. Ah, there we go. We got a new fusion reactor. New blue lasers. Yes. War must happen. This has got no orders, huh? Go survey that system, and then we'll see more about what there is to do out there. So we built that starbase here on Kuma. We can build a trade hub, which will allow us to collect trade and send it, right? Or can we do that already from this? Yeah, this base is already sending it.
Construction complete.
Collection range of 1, meaning right in its own area. So we're sending 100% of our trade all the way back there. And we're getting 64 trade total. The question is, can you convert that trade into something other than energy credits? I got an impression from the dev diaries that you can. If you want to claim a whole constellation, or just wanted to know where one start and the other begin, is there a way to know before claiming it, asks Red Wolf. That's a good question, because the sectors map mode does not show you where the sectors begin and end. Which seems like a big failure. Right? I assume that's what you're asking about, is the new sector system. Yeah, it doesn't help us here either. I think that's something they definitely need to work on, because even in like EU4, you can see regions and areas and stuff before you actually move into them. Yeah, let's get some more of that research. Now, what is our research short on? We're very short on society research, but we have a lot of physics research. So is there any... No, there's not any society research that we can do anything here. However, there are buildings that can give you society research only. I'm trying to remember. Is it this one? Yes. We could build a corporate culture site. It gives us manager jobs, which convert consumer goods into unity, trade value, and society research. That might be a good one to build here when we get to 35 pops on the main homeworld. I just wish there was a way I can make this grow faster. Look, oh, emigration is slowing down the growth on our homeworld. So why are they emigrating? The immigration pull here is 13 because of how many free jobs there are, how high the stability is, and how much free housing there is. Meanwhile, the emigration push is 100 because of newly founded colonies. Newly founded colonies get a big boost. And I guess newly founded is until this reassembled ship shelter is gone. So that is why the sedentary population is so bad. Because the minus 15%, is that... League prison complex. Interesting.
Log updated.
Wait, there's 2 things to look at here? Yeah, there's 2 things to look at there. Oh, what is that? Planet lacks enough housing. Well, that's a problem. Oh, we're in the process of building a city district right now. Stability is much lower because of that. I like the idea of stability for planets. That seems like it's going to be a cool system. 364 upgrades to what?
— Ships
416.
upgraded.
That's a decent sized boost. So a trade hub only increases our collection range. We don't care about that.
Complete.
Anchorage increases our naval capacity. We kind of do care about that.
Special project complete.
Ah, another artifact revealed and retrieved. A crew quarters wouldn't be bad to have at our home planet. Do we have that? No, just a shipyard and a trade hub. But that trade hub is kind of necessary to get the trade from the Bish planet. Bish Prime. 5. It's not bad. Look at, there's some trade over here we could definitely pick up eventually. Do we know what causes that? Just says 2 trade present on this planet. We don't know exactly what's going on with it. No real narrative reason that it's explaining it to us.
Technology discovered.
Aha! Corvette hull points, fantastic. Now, well, civilian fabricators, that's great. More artisan jobs, but we need those damned crystals, and we don't have them. Let's get these and hope that after we get civilian fabricators, we'll get closer to the tech that allow us to utilize those crystals. It's just weird that you could get those buildings before then, but I guess you could buy them off of the market. It is possible. So we have quite a few precursors now. We have 3 of 6 of the First League artifacts that we needed. Oh, you can close the entire sector of Terminus. Just hide all sectors. That's interesting. It's probably necessary now with how many quote-unquote core planets you'll have. Alright, better blue lasers coming up. Gene clinics will help us in those 2 new planets. That'll probably be the next thing we build. Ah, to change trade into something else, you go to policies. Economic policy. To commit ourselves fully to either war or peace, that's probably this trade policy. Let me just look at this here.
Survey
Militarized
complete.
economy. I haven't seen these new ones. Okay, monthly consumer goods down, but monthly alloys up. Oh, that's pretty damn cool. We're going to leave it on mixed. So trade policy is wealth creation. Each collected trade value earns us 1 energy credit versus consumer benefits. Trade value earns us a small energy credit and... Okay, stop doing things while I'm reading. Gada-ba-ding. Versus, ooh, the marketplace of ideas gives us unity. That's cool. I didn't know about this. Thank you for pointing that out. I didn't realize how much some of these had changed. I think the consumer benefits might not be bad. Because right now, how much are we getting from trade? Oh no, wait a minute, 68. That means if we change off of wealth creation, we will lose a lot of energy credits. So not yet. Maybe when we get some more generator districts up and running. Food policy, we kind of already... Oh, this is a different thing too. Strict rationing. Pop food upkeep is down, but growth speed is down. Nutritionist plenty. Oh, we can increase pop growth speed here too. But then we'll have to worry about our food situation. Orbital bombardment. Indiscriminate. I feel like selective might be better, but only if somebody forces us to deal with those do we care about those. Robot workers allowed. Refugees. Yeah, if there are species. Let's see. Population controls. Not allowed, and displacement only for purging. Alright. So we got our gene clinics. Bonus monthly unity. That could be pretty good. Oh, but there's the regenerative hull tissue that we were thinking about. But it'll take so long. 341 months. That's well over... That's like 3 decades? A little less? No, we can't afford that. Not yet. We need to get better at science first. So let's get some more unity. And then up here, improved deflectors could help, but I think Oof. A flat research speed boost to everything. Or... yeah, there's not enough research stations yet to make that as valuable, I don't think. All right. So you have a few more things to explore here. This guy's still working on investigating this way over here. This... oh, this is a brand new one. This place has had so many things to explore. It's insane. We've got like 3 anomalies in there, and 2 of those were artifacts. Uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. The surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. Flowing lines deftly chart a history so fantastical it must surely be fictional. Surely. I don't think we want to do that. I think this is one of those things that could change your ethics to be more spiritual. I think we're just going to use them for some engineering research. Oh, this is a problem. Unemployed pops on our planet here that could be put to work. We know we're a little short on food. We're running short on food. We might have to build some agricultural districts here. We'll come back and specialize things. If there's a planet out there that has a ton of great agriculture, we can make it the breadbasket of our empire. That's great. We'll make that happen. But right now, we've got other things we got to do on the capital, besides just agriculture districts. But we're going to need more jobs for the people here soon. And we're short on minerals again. Build another mining districts in the capital. So we're getting the agriculture district. We can also use this opportunity here on Bish Prime. Now this is going to be a decent generator district area, right? So maybe surface scan identified the remnants of an ancient installation on the planet's surface. Most of the facility was wiped out by a massive explosion, but a few outlying buildings have survived. More First League deal.
Log updated.
We'll come back to that in a second. Research that project. So what kind of building we want to put here? I think we need a little bit more research, but not on this planet. This planet's just not that well suited for research. Therefore what? Housing and amenities. Entertainer jobs turn consumer goods into unity and amenities. Ah, gene clinics was one of the ones we wanted, right? Consumer goods into amenities and population growth speed. That's one of the first ones we want to get.
Construction complete.
But it's going to cost us 300. So that's going to be a while.
Anomaly detected.
Another anomaly. The debris field is part of roils and swirls under the influence of unknown forces. Well, let's find out what's going on with that.
Survey complete.
Ah. Starbase upkeep reduced or administrative cap increased by 20. Administrative cap we haven't reached yet, so let's get the starbase situation under control. Now this system is finally available, and it is glorious. Lots of minerals, lots of science. Unfortunately, our technology is still not good enough to take on those space amoebas, or so it seems. We're hopefully looking for destroyers to become available very soon. Our naval capacity is not great. We can build some anchorages and stuff. We still don't have Starhold technology. Another First League artifact. I feel like we're advancing through that very quickly. A naturally occurring subspace phenomenon on the edge of this system. The rift is the very fabric of space-time is formed here, creating a wormhole. So we found another wormhole. And maybe a planet.
Construction
A tropical
complete.
world. We could live there. Excellent. We're already making our way over there.
Survey
Right now,
complete.
the capital is going to build... Nope, not that
Construction
capital.
complete.
This capital. It's going to build ourselves one of them private colony ships to be ready as soon as we chart that planet. Gene clinics here, because you can get a large population as long as you can build enough housing. That's the key. The planet size really limits you on housing. And that's what city districts are good for. So because this has such a small planet size, a lot of city districts might help us here. Alright, there we go. Gene clinic under construction. That'll help speed up the further growth of that particular planet. The ISS Clark plastered the asteroid belt on the way to IL-2646. Science officer Danielle Pizzaglia reported that the ship experienced a number of sudden gravitational shifts. Ever curious, she dispatched a number of probes to scan the debris field and discern the cause. Turns out the culprit is a number of gravity generators of old alien make, sputtering on dying energy sources, and with their polarities inverted, they occasionally spew reverse gravity into the void, though not with enough force to cause any serious harm. She theorizes that the generators once provided artificial gravity for a large asteroid in the belt, but some malfunction eventually tore the rock apart. Yikes. Well, I love getting a ton of free science. Because a lot of what I need to do is locked behind there. 416. We'll let that upgrade. It has to wait until we're done.
Detected.
Oops. Let's research that. Massive storms are visible in the upper atmosphere. Let's find out more about that one. Why is tracking all situations? Why is there a situation in Pagol?
Survey complete.
Bardagon 2 frequently experiences massive and extremely violent storm systems in its atmosphere. Several dozen persistent storms are visible from orbit, with winds often reaching an excess of 700 meters per second. The cause of these storms is not immediately apparent, as we have found nothing in the planet's climate model that would explain them. Our scientists are interested in studying this anomaly. Well, yes, they would. They would certainly be interested in that, of course. I think that's clear.
Anomaly detected.
Unexplained pattern of interference. Another anomaly over here. And we finished our research boost. So, combat roles, that'll help. We're looking for military boosts in all situations here. Red Wolf says, I try to play tall, but every time I try to I keep seeing things I need or want, and then I wind up going wide. Yeah, that's definitely common for me too. From Beyond crew has succeeded in isolating a signal embedded within the usual pattern of interference in the Bardagon system. The signal is a song. Complex sonification of advanced mathematical equation, to be precise. Wow, we're just finding these crazy anomalies that just give us a ton of research. The first fleet is updated. It's now almost strong enough to care about maybe thinking about those alien vessels over there. Though alien vessels. Meanwhile, why don't we go make sure those are still there? Because those space amoebas might have moved. And in that case, we're sitting around doing nothing for no reason. Issue special project, the pulsating stars. Oh, we did that last time. We weren't sure if it was a malfunction or not. We're going to try and find out if it is in fact. Is it Nietz? Pulsating stars. Yes, it is. Yeah, tropical world is 60% habitable. Governing ethics attraction minus 30%. Oh boy. Build a research station and then come down here to build a starbase. The next time, let's see, this one, this one. Alright, once that one is done, then I can come over here and do that research project about the weird star.
Survey complete. Survey complete.
Ooh, we are short of consumer goods now. We're shorting them. Because every population point costs consumer goods to keep as upkeep, and we actually have them pretty high up on that chart.
Anomaly detected.
Is this finally not going to be a colony anymore? How close are we? Population is 8. 2.73 per month. Newly colonized significantly reduces growth here. Issue special project, the olfactory study.
Log updated.
Let's learn more about those weird olfactory things. What did we miss here? What got finished? Civilian fabricators. And we were hoping to see... We'll see, this is going to require that strategic resource we can't afford to get. Alright, more coil guns. More good things of every type for military.
Survey complete.
Oh, hey, look! The box is indeed a document of sorts. Gained experience. So, hey, this is gone. That's good. You can come over here, survey this, and research that project. Okay. So, the space amoebas are gone. We can expand a little bit in this direction anyway.
Construction complete. Survey
We're down on food and consumer goods. We did build some agriculture districts here, but we don't have anybody working those agriculture districts right now. No farmers here on this planet. And we can't tell them to be farmers, which is a little weird, right? Doesn't seem like you should be able to. I guess the way I figured it out is we have the one-clerk job. Ooh,
technology discovered.
Impact crater. Yeah, figure out what's up with that. We could say, okay, we're going to have no odd worker jobs. Now, there we go. But then they flip back to odd worker jobs. So I don't know. I don't know. And we just unlocked, ooh, monthly unity. That's good. I'm still tempted to do that regenerative hull tissue soon, but... Anybody know why the leader pool size is still a modifier when it doesn't appear that there's a limit to your leaders anymore? Or if there is, it's not visible in my mod. Oh, we definitely need food. Ooh, a mineral-rich asteroid collided with it, which gave us a bunch of minerals. Excellent. Alright, so...
Spaceport under attack.
Uh-oh. Interstellar trade between our systems continues to grow. A large group of faithless criminals from the Terminus have illegally converted a number of civilian starships into weapons of war. The Vengeful Legion are responsible for several attacks against our vulnerable trade routes through Fargus. Their profane activities must not be allowed to continue. So this is the first time we've seen this. This only has a trade protection of 2, meaning only 2 is going to make it through there, even though we're sending 11 back. Well, 2 is guaranteed to get through there. Meanwhile, let's go deal with these space pirates, shall we? Oh, boy, they are just as strong as I am. Let's not go deal with them just yet. Let's... already at full strength. Well, let's fix that.
Survey complete.
Let's get 15 corvettes in this particular fleet. And reinforce them so they're ready to take on those bastards.
Survey complete.
Oh, the outpost got blown up. It did take out one of the raiders with him, at least.
Complete. Anomaly detected.
Initial scans caught an irregular signal reminiscent to our own distress patterns. Wow, that's interesting. Colonize with this new ship. Whoa! What did we find over here? The Weeping Ghost Nebula and an ocean world. That's going to take a long time for us to get to, though. I mean, it's great. It's real great that you're surveying that deep into space, but it's just not useful to us right now.
Establishing colony.
The ship is not giving off any heat signatures and seems to be drifting. A special project. I never understood why it gives you a choice to ignore such a thing. It always seems to be the wrong choice. And we don't know about this whole wormhole thing.
Complete.
The ship was not abandoned. The crew is alive but not well, influenced by some sort of brain parasite. With the help of our scientists, they could easily be cured. Well, of course... Oh, it's not... It's... Yeah, let's help them.
Our presence in the galaxy has not gone by unnoticed.
An Athurian Trade Commission. I bring greetings from the chairwoman Vobodem, the undisputed ruler of our Anathurian Trade Commission. Respect our borders and keep out of our affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your worlds. Ah, so we found one of these guys' ships floating over there with some weird brain parasite. Well, that's good. And these guys are another Megacorp, it looked like. Trade League. Yeah, corporate. Ruthless capitalists. They're inferior to our technology, of course. That's good. They're, however, fanatic militarists. We learned of a new type of strategic resource. That's good. Meanwhile, chemical plants would allow us to build volatile moats. That, I guess, is why we're allowed to build those buildings, because you can get these kind of buildings that'll let you do it soon, too. Let's get the research station output happening, though. Go get those mining stations online.
Survey complete.
How's our fleet coming? It needs to be upgraded because we just finished something in the technology there. Ship designer, the Thatch. Still doing well. Level 2 small blue laser. It does have the combat computer. What kind of combat computer do we want here? Ship fire rate and invasion for swarm tactics? Or yeah, we don't need picket tactics. Definitely swarm is the correct choice. Alright, this fleet is now well able to take on these pirates. Go deal with them.
Anomaly detected.
Scarring on the surface of the world. It looks like a pattern. Somebody's drawing their name on a planet. Low-level job get placed last. High-level Y build get filled. And they will take from low-level jobs to fill in high-level jobs. I'm not sure I know what you mean there, Red Wolf. I'm sorry. Hanzan Chech says he's mad at the new patch because he has to learn to play the game all over again. Well, you don't. You could just roll back to the previous patch. But honestly, I like learning to play these games. I find that to be... There we go. I find that to be a more enjoyable period than when you've already learned how to play and kind of got nothing left to learn. That's kind of boring to me. But
anomaly detected.
I guess you're just going to keep doing some scanning out here. Let's see if there's anything really good between us and these other aliens that we should try to get to fast. Ooh, where's this? That's not too far away from our territory. Quite a lot of minerals there.
Survey complete.
Faint alien signal, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it gets to the point where you've seen those anomalies over and over and over again.
Survey complete.
Now we've got a problem here. We got unemployed pops. That's always a problem. We're going to go back to the concept of, hey, there's definitely a need for housing on Kuma Prime right now. But a mining district will give us 2 housing and 2 miner jobs. But I can't build it yet. Why can't I? Oh, I can. If I click that button, actually. We'll also build a city district because we're just going to need more housing. Full stop. It seems like it's going to be hard for any planet to have enough housing unless you build at least 2 city districts. Ooh. During the survey of Craxima 2, that's way over here in the bottom corner. Ah, exotic gases. Okay. So we've got exotic gases and rare crystals. And we've actually got rare crystals for rare crystals, which is pretty good.
Survey complete.
Our consumer goods is a problem. Oh, we can upgrade these if we had enough of these crystals. Then we could upgrade the civilian fabricators. Wait a minute.
Anomaly detected.
Hang on. 2. Oh, upgrade is to civilian fabricators, I see. Now, let's check out the market and see if there's anything weird going on here. Can we get... No, we cannot buy those rare crystals yet. Not on our internal market. So we're still reliant... Oh, here we go. Finishing off expansion. Administrative cap increased. Now, of all the things that we could see here, Starblaze influence cost, no. Technological ascendancy, I think, is the one that we took last time, and I think it's the one we wanted to go for here. Because we are just held back by our lack of technological innovation.
Technology discovered.
2 technologies discovered at the same moment. Glorious. Alright. Ooh, this one was eluding us for a while. Oh no, this is quantum physics 2. Another 20% boost, but it'll take a long time. Let's maybe get the disruptor first. Shield and armor penetration. That'll give us some more options as far as research is concerned for our ship military situation. Ah, the destroyer. Yeah, I think that's the one we want.
Construction complete.
Mining and research stations.
Technology discovered.
While conducting their survey of Vijimar 1, they detect the remains of an automated shipyard in orbit. It is at least 1,000 years old and seems to have subjected to a heavy missile barrage, but one of its manufacturing bays is still in working condition. We can power it up and make it happen. Do we need a construction? Yeah, I think we need a construction ship to come and flip the switch on that. Yeah, let's do that after. Alright, our farming situation got a little bit better. We're still a little worried about the consumer goods. We got 5,000 stored up from earlier in the game, so it's not a huge problem, but it could be a problem eventually. Huh. Hydroponics farms, these are space station buildings? No, these are buildings you can build instead of, yeah, you don't have to rely on having territory. These things are blinking at me. They're like, come, do these research. What could possibly go wrong? These are good questions. What could possibly go wrong? Kuma Station is still sitting here taunting me with its ability to build things that I just don't need to build yet. The only reason Kuma exists right now is so that it can send its trade to the capital. As soon as the capital can build a second trade hub, we no longer need a space station in Kuma.
Colony established.
All right. Crew's arrival at Nietz, they were able to confirm that the sensors were indeed malfunctioning. Oh, wow. But it's a very strong malfunction there.
Construction complete.
All right, let's send this guy. This looks like it crosses to the other arm. It does. It gets us into the interior. We might start running into more empires as we go in that direction. Science officer Alfonso Ramirez and the crew from Beyond discovered what appeared to be an artificially carved slab of rock covered in alien writing. They have not detected any other signs of alien activity on the planet. Well, let's learn a little bit more about it then, shall we? We're working on repairing the automated shipyard. We already have somebody queued up to go and check out the tree.
Anomaly detected.
We only need 2 more of those precursor areas. And we've got the final piece of this cultist operation to deal with.
Construction complete.
Ooh, this colony is finally ready to upgrade to a planetary administration. Fantastic. So that, I believe, will mean that they can grow faster. We've got this 50% penalty to the planet being newly colonized. I think when we get to 10 and we can upgrade that central hub. Partially translate, and we got some experience out of it. Good.
Survey complete.
What I was trying to figure out is that sedentary thing, right? Uh-oh. The intoxicating effects of the atmosphere are enjoyable and even helpful in some cases. There is pressure from the more conservative parts of the Foundation to crack down on the possibly addictive gases. Let's take a quick look at what that modifier does for us here. Yeah, it increases our physics research, and this is a ginormous planet, and it increases happiness on the planet too, but the governing ethics attraction is a problem.
Log updated.
So let's deal with that. It's going to take a while, but it'll happen. We're also going to need to upgrade this starport so we can send whatever trade here all the way back to our main port.
Anomaly detected.
So we got this nebula over here. They block outside sensors from being able to see into their systems. Wow. This just has alloys available. That's cool. A large portion of the asteroid has been hollowed out to allow for the construction of some kind of shipyard. So we get a bunch of engineering research in which area? Oh, okay. It's not quite near us yet, but okay. These factions still appear to be happy, so that's good. We're getting a lot of influence from them. Oh, the consumer goods keeps going up. We're going to have to build more of that. We can fit another, yeah.
Survey complete.
Although we needed a gene clinic here, didn't we? Yeah. Damn it. All right, gene clinic. So once this planetary administration is done, I expect to see the 50% growth penalty here to go away, because this will be an established colony and not one. Let's see. Yep, there it goes. So this will grow much faster now. 2.23 per month versus our other colony, which is growing at slower. Oh, that's interesting. That's growing faster. I guess it's because of the immigration thing. 0.84 versus no immigration at all here. Okay, well that explains somewhat. Instead, there's emigration from here into the other place because it's a newly founded colony.
Survey
there you go.
Complete.
So founding colonies really slows down the growth of your other planets, which is interesting. Oh, we need a governor for this new area. Food from jobs. Research would be a pretty good one to get. Especially if we switched it around and put it in our capital. This is out of jobs.
Construction complete.
Alright, when's our population hitting 35? Oh, it finally did. It opened up. So we need some more of those civilian industries to put this back into a slightly better situation there.
Survey complete.
Ooh, this thing needs something too. This is the one with the atmospheric hallucination. Let's build a city district just to get our housing up.
Special project complete.
Successfully restored power to the automated shipyard. The facility immediately resumed its interrupted construction order using what materials it had on hand to build an advanced frigate of unknown design. Unfortunately, the ancient facility broke down completely afterwards. Yes, indeed. As to be expected. Alright, let's go take control of this area so that we get access to those gases eventually. Eventually we'll get access to them. Meanwhile, I want you... We don't know too much about this. Let's look at it. What do we got? It's got, ooh, some antimatter missiles, level 3. 2 level 4 X-ray lasers. And a barrier point defense. Plus a stronger hyperdrive. Stronger ion thrusters. Yeah, better than pretty much everything we've got. That's a nice little flagship we've got there. Now, if we tell them to merge... where the hell's the merge? There it is. Who's going to meet who? Looks like they're going to meet the first fleet itself. That's good. That's kind of what I would want. So after the city district, what do we want this to specialize in? Our home planet could specialize in food or generators. This is definitely good for specializing in mining. This is okay for energy. Maybe this could just be a non-specialized district system, but it's such a huge planet. We've got to really take advantage of those minerals, I think. Lots of stuff happening all really quick here. Okay. So, what can we do as far as edicts are concerned here? Encourage political thought. We don't really want that. Ooh, research speed plus 10%. We do have extra influence. Let's make that happen. Recycling campaign reduces the consumer goods upkeep. That would help us a little bit. And then look at all the things we could do with these strategic resources that we don't have access to yet. Whoa, we gained ion thrusters. That's cool.
Discovered.
We just gained them. Fleet command limit. Well, that would matter if we had more naval capacity. Is this the time when we switch to regenerative hull tissue? It is a biological thing. 63 months remaining. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Meanwhile, what was the other one we unlocked? The Disruptor. We get improved deflector shields. I think that's the next on the list. Or research station output 2. Do we want to be able to build volatile moats? Maybe. But man, I don't think we want to sacrifice that many minerals yet.
Survey complete.
Alright, let's see. Upgrade this fleet to the most recent designs.
Ships upgraded.
Oh, we got some volatile moats here. We just need that
Anomaly
moat
detected.
stabilization technology.
Survey complete.
Something seems awry. The sun, previously registered as an ordinary dwarf star, appears to have shrunk, having lost mass at an alarming rate. The planets in the system, as a result, recently entered ice ages. What could have caused this indeed? Whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. From deep within the star emerges a gargantuan being larger than a typical moon. Its body radiates heat, the same wavelength of energy as the one produced by the system's star. It is eating the star. Eating in yellow. The creature feasts on sunspots, devours solar flares, and we have interrupted its meal. The beast exudes light waves, rapid pulses at an intense frequency like a fluorescent roar. Battle stations indeed.
Under fire.
Can we escape? Run away! Oh, no.
Evading hostiles.
Yeah. Oh, it's destroyed. It's destroyed. We lost one of our science ships. Okay, well. Stellarite Devourer is over there. We know more about that now. I guess we'll have to build a new science ship, a Newton-class science ship. Now, before we do that, let's make sure that our... I guess they are automatically improved, right? We don't have to create a design for them. That's good. That makes sense. News of a giant being seen in the dark void of space is spreading across the Empire like a plague. There is concern and optimistic wonder of the Leviathan. It's okay. We have a fleet of corvettes can defend us. Just flat out research. Good, good. Now, wait a minute. Did you also do the research project? Figure out what's going on with that tree. Inquiring minds want to know. What did we find? An alpine
complete.
world. Nah. That small ocean world, we're like, meh.
Survey complete.
I feel like we're missing quite a few.
Special project complete.
After rigorous research, we now understand why the tree's sap summoned those creatures. The tree is able to produce a highly nutritious substance which has a machine-like ability to repair organic tissue. The tree is a tree of life. If we harvested it, we could use it to expand the lifespan of our people, but there is one problem. The tree's healing power is limited in amount. We could only use it to improve a small group of people's life substantially or increase everyone's situation by a small amount. Leader lifespan plus 15. Biological pop happiness plus 5. Or let the tree drift along. Why would that possibly be good? Damn, I kind of want to see why that would be good, but we got to go with the shared the elixir of life with the people. Sorry, tree. Alright, we got to find a new officer capable of surveying quickly. There we go.
Anomaly detected.
You've got new things to do over here, not including going anywhere near that Stellarite Devourer. This colony is ready for advancing. Excellent.
Construction complete.
We'll now have executive jobs. Science officer Alfonso Ramirez reports that they have found the planet to be unusually rich in minerals. Yep, I like that one. Yeah, lots of minerals over here. I think we're getting to the point where this one construction ship is not going to be enough for us, guys. So let's improve that situation right now. We have a decent reservoir of alloys should we need to start a war. What makes this an urban world? Is that because we have more city districts than anything else? Maybe. But we really should build more mining districts.
Survey.
Right now our capital is still our breadbasket. I'm not a fan of that, but that's just the way it is.
Construction complete.
We definitely want to decrease the cost of our buildings now that we're getting to the point where we're building a lot more of them a lot more often. Ah. So we built the gene clinic, so our population should be growing fairly smoothly now. Gene clinic doesn't seem to be having an effect there. Oh, we have to have medical workers first. And those are specialists? Oh, we do have medical workers. Ah, but there's 2 of them, and each one produces +5. So that's why, if we go back here and look at this, it says genome mapping. No, from pop jobs, +10%. So that's where that's going. Okay, but we still need to figure out what to put here. Housing is a bit of a problem. So we're going to have to build another city district before we build a building that's going to build some jobs for us. Trade value and society research. Are we still slow on society research? Yes, we are. Let's build a corporate culture site. Managers, building unity, trade value, and society research. That'll do. Build some research stations there, and then come to this veritable gold mine. Whoa! Ships flying the flag of the Fellowship. They've charged their weapons and are moving to intercept us. Run away! You, run the hell away! Where are you going? Aren't you set to evasive?
Evading hostile.
Yeah, well you should be. For some reason that one science ship was not set to evasive. Now, who did we lose? Admiral Gerard Bannister. We need a new admiral. I think a logistician. A logistician is what we need. Hello, Warren.
Construction
I've been waiting on the new Hearts of Iron expansion for like a year now
Construction
to jump
complete.
back in at that point, but so far haven't seen hide nor hair of it. I'm not entirely sure why. I think, when did we get the last Hearts of Iron expansion? June? Or was it before that?
Anomaly detected.
Take a quick look. It was Waking the Tiger, right? When did that come out? March 8th. So it came out before the last Stellaris expansion. And the new Stellaris expansion. So it was May through December. Therefore, it was about 7 months to get us a Stellaris expansion. It has been... March would have been 2 more, so 9 months since the last, and we still haven't seen hide nor hair of the Man the Guns. Maybe we'll see Man the Guns in January. One can only hope. Yeah, you're just gonna hang out there while we wait for our boys in the Navy to deal with the scum of these bastards here. Should be real fast.
Log
Yep.
updated.
Defeated the cultist forces encountered so far, but these engagements have raised a number of alarming questions. The Fellowship has been deploying far more ships than they could possibly have built in secrecy, and now they pitted a large warship of an unknown design against us. Where are these ships coming from? This is a very good question. Maybe it has to do with that weird mirror universe.
Technology discovered.
Research station, that's good. FTL inhibition might be necessary for the next level of starship, so let's try that. So research the project and then survey all these systems. This entire sector is yours. There you go. The remnants of an industrial age civilization on Sorkimax III. Investigation indicates they have sustained an atmosphere for a million years until massive super flares in the unstable surface of the star led to a runaway ionization and depletion of the planet's atmospheric gases. With no atmosphere, the lifeless cities of the planet have been frozen in time for millennia. Wow. Okay. It's a tomb world. Actually, let's go up here and build star bases up in this vicinity here. Get this entire area colonized. We've got until 80.
Survey complete.
Survey complete. So, the Fellowship. We're getting that last bit of debris to find out what the hell's going on with these guys. We're also removing the hallucinogens. That's done in 3 months.
Anomaly detected.
Recovery efforts completed. Strange cultist warship we destroyed. Our scientists believe they may have divined the source of the ships of the Fellowship have been throwing against us. Fragments from a log file mention some kind of abandoned alien shipyard discovered by the cultists when they were fleeing Alvis. They have been using the automated shipyard to reinforce their numbers, and they are now even now, they are producing new ships from the alien templates found within the station's memory banks. This cannot be allowed to continue. Yes, the shipyard must be destroyed. I think we're all in agreement there. This must be the last piece. Now, where is this? Way over there? Jesus. Well, it's going to take us a while to get there, that's for sure.
Evading hostiles.
Alien vessels.
Special project complete.
Ah, fresh air. Then why is it giving us a friggin' alarm? Boop, boop. Everything is fine. Boop, boop. There's a sad cat outside.
Construction complete.
Hope you guys don't mind. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go let the sad cat in. All right. We have returned with a slightly happier cat. All right. Ah, this one. I think we should let it continue its mystical calculations and find out what we're gonna what this is all about. Huh.
Construction complete.
Okay. So this science ship is done. Let's send them on a mission to figure out where and how we can deal with these guys, the last piece of the cultists.
Survey complete.
Ah, damn it. Stuck at level 2?
Construction complete.
Well, that's okay.
Construction complete.
Alright, so quite a bit of expansion going on, and wow, our food and consumer goods are still continuing to be a problem. Didn't we build some more farmers? 6 of 8 farmers. Yeah, we got slots for farmers and miners.
Special project complete.
An investigation into a peculiar cluster of debris and space dust has yielded surprising results. It is a particular cloud bristling with a powerful charge of unknown origin that has no business exhibiting simple reflexive actions, let alone movements with purpose. And yet it does! Something undeniably ominous about the hazy subject of the relayed video feeds. Perhaps there are other things in the universe we should not tangle with. We're gonna find out what's going on with that cloud study.
Log updated.
We're gonna check out what's going on with those
detected.
clouds. Because I think of anybody, we are the ones that are going to dig too greedily and too deep. For knowledge is our ultimate everything. More detailed scan. Revealed a deposit of precious minerals. Although the moon is very small, it has a stable orbit and primarily tectonically stable. How does that get us bonus energy credits? I don't know.
Construction complete.
I just don't know.
Survey complete.
We have
Survey
plenty of
complete.
jobs here, plenty of jobs here, plenty of jobs here. The housing system, no problem with the housing. Oh, we have no governor for this location either. Yeah, let's make sure the building costs are down. So now I think we have 2 different sectors here. We have the main sector and we have this Aframag sector.
Survey complete.
We have as much science as we can possibly get. It's still not enough.
Construction complete.
Uh-oh, we lost ourselves a scientist. So, that's the blue science? Is that what we're just looking at? Yes. So, can we recruit somebody that's blue science? No, but a spark of genius is 10% to everything, so I think that's what we want. I guess we can grab a starbase here, and then I think we're going to stop unless we find a compelling reason to expand in these places, because this is a good choke point that will lock off any attacks from this direction. That to me seems like a good play. Other directions we can advance, like all the way down here, would be good.
Complete.
The Void Clouds are, as far as the Encyclopedia's researchers can tell, among the oldest entities in the universe. They seem to have originated just a scant few billion years ago. So now we've got the Void Clouds, and we've got the these space amoebas. Void loops, giving the following effects. Physics research from jobs 10%. Well, yeah. Our physics research is already ridiculously high, but it could stand to be higher. Right?
Technology discovered. Construction complete.
We have access to destroyers now, should we need to. And starholds. Fantastic. That will allow us to more easily route our trade value.
Complete.
A rich sludge. Primordial goo. Maybe we'll get this just to get those research stations, but not really needing to go much further. We maxed out our energy credits now. Maybe this is where we can diverge our economic policy. Building upkeep and district upkeep. City districts provide additional housing. I think so. But yeah, let's look at our policies now. Trade policy. We could turn that into consumer goods, which we definitely need. And boom, there we go. We've perfectly balanced our energy credits, more or less. The Mirror Dimension, the Foundation reports that their economy is booming. Contributing factors mentioned were our portal trade, as well as recent victories over the Warp Beasts. What? Warp Beasts? That can't be good.
Anomaly detected. Construction complete.
I don't know where that would be represented now. Discarded cargo pod. We get some energy credits that we can't possibly fit. This colony has plenty of slots for most things. Corporate culture site would help us with that whole society research thing. And it gives us unity. Research labs is something we want to build on Kuma. Gene clinics is something we want to build here, because all of our new planets should have it. So at 15 pops, we're going to need to build some of those research things.
Construction complete.
Booming interdimensional trade.
Survey complete.
Because engineering research here is good. I don't think we should go for this 2. I feel like that's a mistake. The moon is home of a marvel in nature. Giant colorful explosions appear in the sky, result of chemical composition of the atmosphere reacting to the sun's gamma rays. Inspired science recruits. Bonus survey speed and anomaly research speed is up also. Negative energy balance. Well, that's kind of to be expected.
Survey complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Anomaly detected.
Rhythmic movements in the hellish surface, blah, blah, blah.
Technology discovered.
Excellent. Cold fusion reactor, capacity overload, energy grid. Yeah, let's get that.
Technology discovered.
Wow, 1,000 energy credits we can't possibly store. Regenerative hull tissue. We got it. Ooh, a planetary capital gives all these planets more executive jobs, more amenities, more everything, and a hall of judgment. Enforcer jobs, courts and law enforcement. Oh, that's interesting.
Survey complete.
Yeah, these all require strategic resources. Fabricators. Geez, I built a lot of fabricators, or civilian industries in these on my home world here. Did not realize that I had done so.
Survey complete.
Oh, we are short of
Anomaly
amenities here,
detected.
aren't we? That's certainly a problem. We're going to need more clerks.
Survey
Or
complete.
the next building is going to have to be some kind of amenity entertainers, maybe? In limbo. Remains of an antenna-like structure. Cavernous vault that, while easily pried open, evidently the last safe house and refuge of some long-dead race of aliens. They never reached for the stars and perished to some planet-wide natural disaster. The vault is immense, housing thousands of black boxes, data storage devices. Well, that's...
Log updated.
Come back and finish researching that, huh? Ooh, Moo aliens, huh?
Science ship lost.
Whoa! Okay. The Moo aliens destroyed another science ship. That's problematic.
Special project
The
complete.
vault is the tomb for hopeful immortals. Yeah, we're going to download their neural patterns for safekeeping, see if we can do something about that.
Construction complete.
Room for a building. What did we determine might be needed here on Kuma? I think it was research labs. And there's actually some space in these star bases. Maybe what we should do is build a resource silo. As long as we're not doing anything else. just got murdered. Oh, the scientist that was on that ship. That's right. Poor guy.
Anomaly detected.
Recruit. Speed. Research speed. Lifespan. Was it engineering that needed the recruit? It is. So it looks like propulsion is probably the one we'll want.
Construction complete.
I think we'll want to get down to Ambor to make a sort of southern
Construction
defensive
complete.
place here.
Special project complete.
Or maybe not, actually. Void Raiders encountered. Screeching Abyss. Ah, that's what killed us, apparently. No, you know, the more I think of it, the more I think that Golba is a great defensive position, period. I don't know, we could put one here and one here. But we're still, like, real short on habitable planets anywhere around here. So I think we have to expand over here to this ocean world, even though it sucks. We're definitely going to need some terraforming capabilities.
Survey complete.
Yeah, the main problem with planning ahead with regards to the buildings is that the buildings themselves aren't all available to me right now. A lot of them are locked behind technology, so I can't plan ahead. I have to, when that technology comes out, go and retroactively destroy a bunch of things to... See, I just unlocked the building that's good for boosting my power generation on a planet that has a lot of generator slots. And now I have to retroactively go back and put that somewhere. I mean, I probably just can wait a little bit for it to grow, but... UV lasers... We're no longer super focused on combat since we got rid of those space amoebas, or they just wandered away, rather. Yeah, we don't have a lot of starbase capacity
Anomaly
here.
detected.
So let's build one starbase here on Golba. This will be our bastion against potential enemies from the east and the south. Meanwhile, they'll just keep expanding over here until we reach them. Oh, do you really need this stuff, huh? Oh, boy. I mean, I don't want them to fight me. I don't want to fight them. Let's give them some energy for now. We got a lot in reserve. Gentle orbit around the planet. It's after its outer casing heavily damaged. Let's clean up the transmission. What could possibly go wrong?
Log updated.
You go here and you research that, damn you. Don't leave without researching.
Construction complete. Special project complete.
The buoy has been verified as one of our buoys, and the signal it's relaying has been stabilized. Why would we say nobody speak of this? Let's talk to him. Luxion, an Encyclopedia Civilian Transport. Former captain. It's gone. We were boarded by pirates. The Ransomeers? That sounds, interesting.
Log updated.
There they are. So we're going to need to send a science ship down there, is what you're telling me. Ooh.
Survey complete.
Oh, both of those edicts are over. We've got our Starhold now available. Aha! Exotic gas extraction. That's what we've been waiting for. At least we'll get some of these resources starting to flow in.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Survey.
Oh, we are over our limit, aren't we? Technology cost is going up. Tradition acceptance cost, yeah, so we can't grow any further without some significant penalties. We need a new scientist. Specialist output increased. That would be pretty good. Extra clerk jobs, city districts, extra housing. Let's get specialist output increased.
Survey complete.
Yeah, I know I can go over more, but it's already costing my technology an extra 1%. Traditions an extra 2%. All these other costs are upkeep. I can go over a little more without too much, but man, it's just going to get worse and worse. I don't want to push the limit here.
Complete.
Where do we get more of it is the question. I mean, it's got to be technology, right? I know I got some of it from a tradition and expansion. I don't know if it would be anywhere else in traditions. By perk, do you mean ascendancy perk? Is obvious when you know what to look for. A fleet in confused formation slowly drifts out from behind a repurposed mining complex. Oh, let's send our fleet down there that I forgot to send down also.
Evading hostiles.
Yeah, we got the hell out of there. But at least our main fleet can go in there and actually do some dirty work now. Yeah, military theory, sure. The main problem that I have with both this empire size limitation and whatever they had in the previous one, it wasn't quite this, but it was some kind of limitation. Oh, it was like the upkeep keep getting worse. But you have to expand in these spots, because if I were to just, for example, try to expand to here, I don't know, I hate having those enclaves with a bunch of empty space in between. You thought I was supposed to go over. Go over what? What is it you want to go over? I mean, not with Megacorp. My penalties are all doubled because of my corporate thing.
Anomaly detected.
An alpine world, that's no good. Get to the life pods! If they made it to a lifeboat, they should soon be attempting to hail us. The plane went off without a hitch. Once you started bombarding the base directly, the guards took to their ships. We were able to break down the cell door. The lifeboats were unguarded, and it seems you kept the pirates busy enough that they did not care much about our escape. Hello! With the crew of the Luxion safely on their way back to Terminus, the disaster has been averted. Foundation people are sure to glory in the decisive action of the Foundation's chairman. The situation with the kidnapping ransomware pirates, as well as the pirate band itself, has come to an end. Some questions remain, mainly relating to how much larger the piratical navy and captives claim to have seen through portholes shortly after capture. Happiness for everyone. Yay! Oh, we need a new leader for this poor bastard. Survey speed, sure. At this point, I think I'm going to send both of these ships on auto-survey. Actually, you just need to get these last pieces here to see if there's anything worth expanding towards. Covered pole to pole with a web-like network of crazy electric impulses. That's cool. The thing is, can I establish a franchise with a faction that's like so far away from me? Like, what is the... How can I direct trade back towards my territory? I don't know exactly how that works. I guess I have to figure it out when I actually meet somebody who is not a corporate empire. The only other empire near me is this corporate empire. This would only get me some energy credits, which we don't really need. This would be a solid defensive position because it blocks off everything to the north. The wormhole actually could be valuable to expand through at some point. But for now, we're going to use that as our defensive hallmark. And maybe we'll do it here too. Just in case something ever happens. In fact, we could probably defy these bastards here in the future, assuming we have some good defenses set up in Golba.
Technology discovered.
Energy credits from technicians, cold fusion reactor. Let's keep upgrading our possibilities.
Complete.
At this point, the only reason I might expand a little bit beyond the current borders is to grab some more strategic resources, like if there's some over here. Oh, there's some gases right there. Shit, I gotta go get those.
Survey complete.
Wait a minute, you can... I thought you couldn't do a corporate... a franchise with another corporation.
Evading hostiles.
Maybe you can. These guys are also materialists. They kind of think that they might like us. So we guarantee their independence. They might like us a little more. To know some more empires, that's probably worthwhile. And we will give them some energy credits.
Survey complete.
Ooh. Strategic resource discovered. Discovered a previously unknown strategic resource dubbed dark matter. This exotic substance has many properties that seemingly defy several natural laws. It could potentially revolutionize the sciences. Let's see what they say. But where's this dark matter? There it is. That seems to be rare. Alright, alright, alright. Alright. We'll go take that too. But that's it. Very little more than that. Ooh. Purity Assembly.
Discovered.
They're democratic fanatic purifiers. Something tells me they're not going to be interested in any kind of... That was these guys, right? Yeah. Something tells me they're not going to be interested in any kind of corporate sponsorship. Executive Committee, oligarchic. Oh, they're rivals with this trade commission. They are also xenophobic, so that's going to be hard-pressed to make them like us either. Lucky for us, our buddies, the Anathunan Trade Commission, is between us and those bastards. Oh.
Construction complete.
We finished gas extraction wells. Good, good, yes. Better railguns. We still don't have those moats. Pop growth speed. Yes, please. Let's grow tall. It's going to be our only hope. Oh, this planet is having a problem. Unemployed pops, and we can construct buildings. Ooh. And there's no governor. How did that happen? Wow, we're 2 jobs short. We're desperately in need of jobs. But what kind of jobs should Bish Prime focus on? I think we should go back and look for energy grid. Yeah. 1 technician job, but more importantly, it'll boost our generator districts. Meanwhile, Terminus desperately needs those entertainment things. Holo theaters? Plus 10 amenities. That's what they need here, yeah. Oh! And we can upgrade the planetary administration to capital. Planetary capital. We get more enforcer jobs, more housing, more executive jobs. Everybody's a winner. What do we need to get a planetary capital? 40 is what we need for a planetary capital. Yikes. That's a lot of people. And the population here is growing at a pretty significant rate now. There's no emigration this time. I think because this one finally is no longer a colony. No, it is. But it's almost not a colony anymore. Is that a thing? I think I just made it up. Maybe if we figure out how to go through wormholes, we'll find something good on the other side of that. Now, we could collect the trade here. Oh, there we go. Now we're collecting 3 gases. That's good. Or at least we should be. Or we could be? We have to mine it. Okay. So we have to mine it, and then we have to go grab this vortex thing. You know what, though? If we grab that vortex thing, these guys are just going to have something to wreck every time they want to come deal with us. Ugh. And yet, I kind of want dark matter, but it won't matter until we have dark matter drawing. So let's just get the 3 from the 1 that we can get. Optical sensors isolate a cluster of shapes in the barren surface of Farragon 2A that could be buildings. Well, let's go look into it. Alright, we're getting that trust increased. What do we need to form a non-aggression pact? Wow! Minus 77. They're ruthless capitalists. They don't want to form a non-aggression pact. What about a commercial pact? We might be able to overcome this plus 33, because it looks like opinion... No? I don't know. That's going to be tough. Worker jobs will open up now, so you'll lose some things till worker come back. I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean my worker jobs will open up? Oh, you have no orders. Oh, because we found the cultists.
Construction
Go kill them.
complete.
Planetary capital. Oh, you're saying because I built the planetary capital, so I have more ruling slots. Is that what you're saying? Because I have more executive jobs and enforcer jobs and stuff? People will move up the chain? Yeah, I mean, we've got plenty of open slots here. For now. Our consumer goods could certainly use a little boost. Maybe that's something that we're missing here. Nope, we've got those are entertainers. Where are we producing our consumer goods? Here we are. We've got all 8 of them working on it. There aren't any open slots there. Oh, our influence is full. Let's look at our planet's decisions. Is there anything that we can do influence-wise? Nope, not with just influence. That needs to be those policies here. Oops, edicts. Capacity overload to get bonus credits. We don't need that, but we could use farming subsidies. We're a little low there. Bonus research, yes. Mapping the stars, that could help. Trust growth and trade attractiveness. Yeah, let's make that happen. There we go. Yeah, distance is the main problem here, isn't it? We could get rid of a lot of it, but that would require us to get, like, way closer on jumps. Number of jumps. City districts adding extra housing or providing one additional clerk job. Let's get extra housing first.
Construction complete.
Not buildings, but surprisingly regular mineral outcroppings. Sonia asserts that these are angular blocks of rock are the product of interactions between tectonic plates. Their shapes are the result of unusual tectonophysics. That's a fun word. Though our surveys of habitable worlds, our biologists... Oh, we finally have checked enough habitable worlds to finish that quest, huh? Unfortunately, Alpine world is huge. Arid world is huge. Damn it. Alpine is a frozen climate, and this is a dry climate. They're both huge planets. Terraforming, where are you?
Technology discovered.
Cold fusion reactor.
Anomaly
Good.
detected.
Yes, good. Well, we could build volatile moats here. That would be important to figure out in the future. Ooh, research complexes using gases that we already have. Yeah, we'll learn how to make volatile moats later. We're already generating these gases.
Anomaly detected.
Well, keep looking. Don't let me stop you. Here's the fleet slowly making their way over. Ooh, we didn't upgrade it recently. Oh well. Across the barren fields, there are indications of old battles being fought. Beneath the lifeless ground, our researchers on the Clark have found bones, metallic shards, and most surprisingly, a container filled with documents. We don't need the energy credits. Let's send it back and hope that we find something valuable in it. Oh, I just canceled one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. We'll have to come back. Oh, Chi aliens.
Technology discovered.
We got a new railgun. Synthetic crystal plants. We don't need that. We need the things that'll make actual crystals. Thank you very much. We have plenty of actual crystals inside of our territory. Oh. The wreckage of the asteroid is the remains of a vessel belonging to a now stranded scientist, Limathar, identifying themselves as belonging to the hitherto unknown species. From amidst the wreckage, she somehow managed to contact Sonia, the science officer stationed aboard for the From Beyond, and is requesting to be rescued. She explains that her collision was due to a malfunctioning navigational sensors and that she has been unable to leave the asteroid for several years. How the hell did she survive? It could be a trap, right? Let's try. Let's take her with us. Alright, so nothing bad happened, right? That's good. Ah, and there's our scientist. Spark of genius and an expert at computing.
Technology discovered.
That's good, because I think physics research is... Ah, it's the one we're so far ahead on. Energy Nexus takes gases, too. That's cool. Oh. Defense Grid supercomputer also finished. Huh. She gave us both of those techs. Okay. Ah, here we are. Let's see if we can't isolate the fleet and defeat it alone. They've got a cruiser-level ship in there. Luckily, we have a lot more ships, though. And an admiral who has yet to learn how to properly fight. But it's okay. He got it under control. Yeah, I know. Whoa, okay. An ancient space station of some kind has been located at the edge of the Azalia system. The strong residual subspace signature that surrounds the station indicates that it may be a gateway of sorts, part of a theoretical network. So this is the L gates, huh? And these are a new species we just met. But how? Maybe they translated our stuff. Yeah, they translated our stuff. Now, who... Let's hope they're friendly? Oh, Harmonious Collective. They're fanatic pacifists, but also authoritarians. Okay. Well, let's make them like us, question mark? They don't like our bombardment policy or our egalitarian rabble. Well, we can change our bombardment policy for you. We haven't been using it. There. Yeah, it's a little easier to get them to like us. So, let's guarantee their independence, and maybe they'll want some commercial pacts in the future. Distance is still a big problem. Ah, we finally defeated the Fellowship, I think. The cult's charismatic leader departed from the shipyard several weeks ago on a new flagship. Damn it, we keep getting so close and they keep running away from us. Alright, so where might... Oh, we don't know where they are, huh? We completed all the Fellowship ones that we can. We'll just have to wait for the next thing to happen. This colony... Huh. Kuma's going to build some more mines. These guys need to do some basic work. Generator work? Mineral work. We'll also clear those out so we get more districts available.
Construction complete. Survey complete.
Kuma's also got stuff that it needs to put to work, so let's build some more mining districts again here too. Now, the only thing I really need to worry about is this slot here could definitely use some more defenses. An extra gun battery or two plus a missile battery wouldn't be out of line. Now, a trade hub, would that be necessary? Not really, it's collecting within its own zone. A shipyard seems like it wouldn't be terrible, though. Ooh, probable cultist flagship locations. Ready the fleet indeed. Alright, well, we're heading up there with a science ship. In the meantime, we could do a crew quarters here. Target uplink computers would increase the weapon ranges. Defense grid supercomputer increases the number of defense platforms we could have. Hang on. Starbase modifier, ship weapons range. I don't need to modify my ship's weapon range. We don't actually have any defensive platforms that we have messed with so far. So we'll get everything else built on there, and we'll add the defense platforms if war becomes a more likely situation. Ooh, an ancient precursor artifact. It belongs in a museum. Let's auto-upgrade this, please. Didn't seem to do that, because we definitely have better ceramo metal here. Oh, and we also have regenerative hull tissue that we haven't actually added onto anything. Now,
Construction
let's put
complete.
a medium section in there too, I think. Range is 50, and it just penetrates armor and
Technology
shields
discovered.
completely, which is nice. Range is 40, range is 50, range is good. Alright, what do we get? We got research, better computers, okay. Energy credits needed? No. Plasma thrower? Maybe. Ah, let's get better lasers. Now, I believe... Oops. Yes, we can upgrade our research labs now from only providing 2 jobs to providing 5 jobs. Now, the jobs still don't change. It just, you know, works better. More jobs for everybody. All right, I think we've been on here for quite a while, guys. The weapons module increases trade protection outside the system, too. Which weapons module? The defense platforms or the target uplink computer? Or are you talking about the battery here? Trade protection, I see what you're saying. Yeah, +5. Trade protection range, too. Okay, so that, I guess, was probably a good thing to build there. That's definitely nice, because those were kind of underutilized. You could always build these defensive platforms that basically had way more guns than, like, the gun battery. But it also increased your ship hull points and whatever. Alright, anyway, we've been on for quite a while, guys. I think we're going to call it here, so we will see you around in the near future, hopefully.